Welcome to One-A-Day Speeches from Career Communicators and Toastmasters Plus. In this video series, our club members give short impromptu speeches in response to a topic they're given on the spot. If you want to improve your speaking skills, check us out. Our club information will be on screen after the speech and in a link below.
You know, I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, and I can remember looking across the alfalfa field across my street in the direction of Offutt Air Force Base. And everybody knew growing up in the late 60s and early 70s that if a nuclear war ever broke out, that's probably where one of the first mushroom clouds was probably going to erupt. And thankfully, I never saw that. That never happened. And as the 70s became the 80s, and the 80s became the 90s, and we got into a new century, you kind of got the feeling that, you know, maybe us and the Russians and the Chinese really weren't going to have this big showdown after all. And the weapons and everything would just eventually rust away. Well, what really worries me about the future is what's going on in North Korea. We just don't know much about that country. It's so secretive. And their leadership are bragging about how they're going to use these weapons against us. And I would like to think that it's all talk, but again, we don't know much about their regime and their people because they're so secretive and they don't let the rest of the world visit them. So I'm concerned for how that's eventually going to end up, because everyone knows what could happen should they decide to follow through on their threats. And it would affect everyone in the world. And I still hope that, you know, whoever lives in my house now in Omaha, Nebraska can still look across the alfalfa field and not see the mushroom cloud. Thank you.